Hi, Gloria. I decided to go live because I didn't have any time this week. Hello. Hi, Siobhan. Hi, Margaret. Oh, good evening. You're all in here. Lovely. I am going to do all signs. I decided to go live because I didn't have any time this week. Hello. Hi, Siobhan. Hi, Margaret. Oh, good evening. You're all in here. Lovely. Okay. I am going to do all signs. I decided to go live because I didn't have... Why am I hearing myself twice? Okay, this is not cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me stop that. God. I just bought this new software, guys, and I'm trying it out. Why am I hearing myself twice? Okay, this is not good. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me stop that. Have I done that? Have I sorted it out? I just bought this new software, guys, and I'm trying it out. Okay. Oh, you know what? I might be hearing myself from another tab. I don't want to lose that. I'm going to see if I can... Have I done that? Have I sorted it out? Okay, let's see. There you go. Oh, you know what? I might be hearing myself from another tab. I don't want to lose that. Oh no, you lost control of your car. Oh no. Let's see. Am I still hearing a double voice? I am. Double the trouble. Oh no, you lost control of your car. Oh no. Okay. Still hearing a double voice. Still hearing it. I know, me too. How am I supposed to do this? I was like, the only way to learn this is to just get on here and try it out. But maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Okay. Oh, let me try and do this. Still hearing it. I know, me too. How am I supposed to do this? I was like, the only way to learn this is to just get on here and try it out. But maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Oh, let me try and do this. Can you mute? I closed all the other tabs. So I think... I was like, the only way to learn... Yeah, see? Let me see. Default scene. Why am I... Oh, let me just do this. Hold on. All the other tabs. So I think... Can you hear me now? Hello? I tabbed... Oh, let me just do this. Hold on. Okay, this is not working. Can you hear me now? Life is beautiful, yeah. I love that as well. Okay. I tabbed. Let me just do this. Hold on. Okay, this is not working. Okay, so I can't hear me, but you guys can hear me, so that's fine. I'm going to... I love that as well. Let me... Okay, now guys, can you hear one voice now or two? I think I've solved the problem. One voice or two? That is the question. Can you tell me, guys? One voice or two? Okay. Let me see what's going on over there. Is there anybody? Oh, show. It's back, Gloria. Just one. Fabulous. Thank you. Okay. Okay, that's better. I just muted the tab that thank you, Margaret. Thank you. Okay. So, here we go. I thought I would start with, should we do a quick question, maybe? Quick question, and then we'll do the readings for Aries through Pisces, but we'll do questions if you fancy, guys. Everyone's doing really well. No one wants a question. No one has a question. I'm wearing my magician's hat, guys. Will I stay with the Aries man or move on with my new Sag? Okay, so we have to do this with one question. So, because we can't, it'll be a bit weird if we ask the two. So we'll just say, will you stay with your Aries man? Would it be better for you and for everyone concerned if you stay with your Aries man? Let's do that, Gloria. This is for Gloria. Thank you. Gloria, should you stay? You got the 3 of Pentacles. That's expansion. Maybe you should stay with both. Maybe you're having a really good time, Gloria. Let's clarify that. Okay, so that's expansion. Should Gloria stay with the Aries? King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, an earth sign. That's not even. You're into 2 fire signs, aren't you? I would say this is abundance. I would never normally say this, but Gloria, I think maybe you should stay with both for now until, let me get that on the screen, until you, until one falls off to the wayside. So I think you should go out with them both for now. Continue and see which one falls to the part, because you'll make the decision. It'll be revealed to you. Oh, hi, Margaret. I'm going to be doing Aries in a minute. Yes, oh Lord, exactly. Listen, enjoy yourself while you can. That's it. Just enjoy yourself. Okay, so I am going to do the Aries reading right now. This is for Aries. Aries, Aries. Let's see. Maybe you can listen in, Gloria, for your Aries man. Let's see what's going on for Aries. I also wrote something down. I had my granddaughter here for the whole weekend. Didn't have a chance to write much, but I did write something for, let me see. Tomorrow on Wednesday, we have Pluto stationing direct, which means Pluto is this, it's known as a dark planet, right? It's deep. It's like going down into the depths. It's a higher octave of Neptune. So this could mean a power struggle, and it's going through Aries house of work and ambition and career. There could be a power struggle there. Now, let's see. Then on Saturday, Mars squares Neptune, and it gives you a personal magnetism, almost really psychic power with the ability to influence and convince others. So that's wonderful for you, Aries. Now let's do this. Aries for this week. I figured I'd do a live video instead of doing all 12 videos because it would take me days to do that. Okay, this is for Aries for the rest of this week, starting this evening. 3 cards for Aries, please. 3 cards for Aries. What wonderful guidance, blessings, information. Oh, there you go, 3 cards. Let's see what we have. And we want clarifying cards. These clarifying cards for Aries. I might do a little Q&A after each reading, perhaps. Maybe we'll do that. Let's see. Okay. Clarify the 5 of Pentacles for Aries, please. There it is. Okay, clarify the... There it is. And, oh, wow. And clarify the Page of Swords. Okay. The first card you have out, Aries, is the 5 of Pentacles. This is being in deprivation. This is not feeling that you're going to have enough, you know. Oh, great. That's wonderful, Margaret. So the 5 of Pentacles is all about seeing your cup as half full, half empty, as opposed to half full. Look, the only way to come out of this energy, because, you know, it's easy to say, oh, yeah, go from deprivation to, you know, abundance. You can't. It's very difficult to do that. The best way to do it is to just bring in gratitude. And it's just a little bit of gratitude. I've taken my glass off, so I'm not going to be able to see your comments right now. But this is about being grateful. Oh, so what's also interesting, what's clarifying it is the Justice card, right? The Justice is about litigation. This could be a decision that's coming down for you. It could be your boss. It could be, and you are really believing that you're not going to get what you, hey, Caesar, I saw your name. I have to put my glasses on to read that. Oh, it's good to see you up here. So this is a litigation, right? So this could, if you have some kind of decision coming down for you, Aries, this means that, you know, you've got to have a positive attitude. You have to believe that you deserve it, right? Because what happens is when you're in that worry state and you're in fear, you're not believing that you're going to get your just. I want to say just deserves, but just deserves, right? You deserve the best. You've got to believe that you deserve it. Hey, Michelle. You really have to believe that you deserve it. So you've got to be in gratitude. Now, this also, the Justice card is a karmic card. So every decision that you make has a karmic value. Remember that. Think of the ripple effect when you make a decision, and make it for the higher good of you and for everyone. Now, the next card you have out, Aries, is the Queen of Swords. And this comes up for you a lot. The Queen of Swords, look, she tells the truth. She's the truth seeker, and she tells the truth. She's very intelligent. She's cerebral. You really need, but she tells it like it is, you know, she doesn't kind of soften the blows. She's very abrasive and, you know, you just have to soften your language or soften your delivery, you know. We can all be the Queen of Swords sometimes, you know, very cutting. And look, she doesn't mean to hurt you, but she thinks she's helping you. You know, when you get people saying to someone, well, they needed to hear it. Well, you know, they may have needed to hear it, but they're not going to hear it when it's delivered in that way. So do they need to hear it, or did you really have to tell them? You know, sometimes you just want to tell them, right? Well, clarifying it yet again is the Five of Pentacles. So I feel that you've got to think. You have to think before you speak. It's very important before you communicate, because with the Five of Pentacles, you're going to say things out of, what do I want to say? You may be angry because you don't have what you think you deserve. And you could actually say this to somebody in power, you know, your boss or supervisor, or diplomacy is needed. Thank you, Margaret. She took the words right out of my, my brain that couldn't get to my mouth. Diplomacy is needed. So you might feel slighted about the justice that came down for you, and it doesn't feel like justice for you, and you're angry, right? Because you're in this place of deprivation. So you come out and you might tell the truth in a very undiplomatic way, which will not serve you well. It's not going to behoove you, and it's going to keep you in that place of deprivation. Now, you have the Page of Swords, right? This is also the truth coming down. It's a message. You could get the message that you didn't get what you expected, perhaps. Sometimes it's a disappointment, which brings up anger and perhaps angry words for some of you. But clarify, and look, this is what I also, look, the pages are messengers, but they are also indicators that you are ready for the next phase of your life. And that really, I think, is what's happening. Oh, Spirit's here, my nose is itching. You have the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups is feeling unhappy with where you are and what's happening. You want something more. You want more meaningful. You want a more meaningful existence. You want things to be. You want to feel valued, right? And you're ready to walk away from this job. You're ready to just walk out because you're searching for something else. What I would say is, don't be impulsive. Don't act impulsively. You know, it's hard for an Aries not to be impulsive. I mean, you're ruled by Mars. Mars is action, impulsiveness, you know. So it's very difficult. Margaret, it is. It's divine timing. So this is the thing. You may be upset, but the most empowering thing you can do is to actually redo your resume, get it out to headhunters, take the action behind the scene that's not going to make you feel so powerless at work. You'll feel strengthened and empowered by taking care of things behind the scene. And then you won't have to act out, because you can just look at them and say it in your head, you know, well, up yours. I'm getting another job. Hi. It's that kind of thing. So Aries, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like this video, and I'm going to go on to Taurus next. You'll be able to come back and watch this, and I'll put the timestamps for each. Hey, Alan. Taurus man, I'm about to do Taurus right now. I'm about to do Taurus. There you go. Thank you, Gloria. That's a lovely comment. I think I can do something like this. Look. Oh, can I? Let me see if I can do something interesting here. Obviously not. I read the direct. Hopefully I'll get this software together by the time I get on next time. They told me I can use my green screen on it. I'll do it. Yes. There you go. Plan your work and work your plan. Okay, so this is for Taurus. Let's see what Taurus has to offer. I'm glad you made it here. I'm glad you're here, Alan. Okay. This is for Taurus for the rest of this week. What wonderful guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Taurus? And a happy birthday, Taurus, happy birthday. You know, I say my son is a Taurus, my dad was a Taurus, my son's father's a Taurus, I have a Taurus sister. What else do I have? And I've got my friend. I have friends who are Taurus. Hello, Aquarius. I love my Aquarians too. Wait till I get to you. I'll be singing you a song. Don't you worry, Aquarius. Can't help myself. I sing all the time. I'm very Murphy Brown, darling. Okay, let's see. 3 cards. We want 3 cards. 3 wonderful, positive, incredible cards for Taurus. There's 1, 2. Oh, we have 2. Okay. 1 more card for Taurus, please. 1 more card for Taurus. Wonderful blessings, guidance, and helpful information. Do we have the Taurus? Oh, there it is. Okay. There are 3 cards for Taurus, and we're going to do clarifying cards now. Okay. Clarifying cards for Taurus. Please clarify the 6 of wands. No, swords. Yeah, they're not bad. Please clarify the 7 of. There it is. And please clarify. There it is. Okay. Now, the first card out for you, Taurus, is the 6 of Swords. So the 6 of Swords is saying, I'm glad. The 6 of Swords is saying you're ready to move on. You need to move on to greener pastures, to calmer waters. Whatever's going on with you right now is not working. It could be a job, it could be a relationship. It is something that you need to move on from, and it's going to be amazing when you do. It's not something, you know what it is. I don't need to tell you. You know exactly. Oh, Spirit is here, darling. The nose is itchy. And clarifying it is the Sun card, darling. That's amazing. The sun has took its hat off. Hip, 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 hooray. This is freedom too. Look at that. This is inspiration. It is creativity. I feel that you've been stuck for a while, and with the 6 of, hey, misbehaving. With the 6 of Swords, you've got to get in that boat and sail away. Now, when the 6 of Swords comes up, it means that you're a little in fear of change. And so, listen, Taurus does not like change. They kind of have to be pushed into change, or, it's got to be dire for them to kind of change. It's really difficult. But change you must, and if you do change, the sun's going to shine on you. It's going to be lovely, very positive. So really do think about what it is that needs to change. And look, you've got all these opportunities. You've got the 7 of Cups, darling. This is you've got all these opportunities. And this is also kind of a confusion. You don't know which way to go. It's like there's so much going on. Should I do this? Should I do that? You want to do it all, right? That's what you want to do. And look, clarifying it, you've got the Ace of Wands. The problem is you can't do all of them well. So you have to choose what's the most beneficial for you. And in doing that, to do that, The answer is always within. It's about meditation. It's about quietening that mind. It's about being still. I always say talking to God is prayer, and listening is meditation. I usually say meditation is listening, prayer is talking. That would have made more sense, wouldn't it? So there's an incredible opportunity here for you to start something brand new. Yeah, look at this. The next card is the death card. It's the death and rebirth. This is you it's a big change for you. And you're in fear of making this change. Yeah, exactly. You're in fear of being changed because, there you go, that's your comment, darling. The 5 of Cups, crying over spilt milk. You don't have enough. It's deprivation, right? It's like you don't believe that you've got enough to do what you want, or, you don't. Well, of course, for Taurus, it's all about money. It's all about, things that haven't worked out. It's all about, because you want security. It's about, you're an earth sign. You want that security. You want to know that you're going to be okay. And here you've got this Taurus moon. Yeah, I've got a Taurus moon too. That's in exaltation. The Taurus moon is when the moon is in exaltation. So it's focusing on what you haven't. This is what my son does. He's always saying, I don't have, but look at what you have. When you focus on what you have and you are really grateful, you will have more to be grateful for. Start thinking and start looking at the things that you do have as opposed to what you haven't got and what hasn't worked out for you, because then all your focus is on negativity and you're not this is about changing this, right? So this is about you, almost like it's like a reborn as somebody very positive. So say, Alan, maybe your pocketbook needs to change to go from empty to full. Maybe it's halfway full and you're seeing it as halfway empty. How about them's apples? It's like looking at your glass half full. Yes, I know, it's the stability. Absolutely. Yeah, I get that with the Taurus moon. It's so easy to fall into what you haven't got. It's like sometimes you've got to stay in the moment, and just see the brighter picture, because when you are thinking about what you don't have, you can't be in creation to create more of what you need, more of what you want, right? So it's about changing this way of thinking and being. And it's about being grateful for what you have. I'm telling you, when you practice gratitude, you start to have more things to be grateful for. And really unusual things just pop up for you, opportunities out of nowhere. When you start looking at what you have. Because, this guy has 2 cups still standing, but all he's worried about are the 3 cups that have gone. And you can't get those back. They're gone. So it's like, don't waste your time on it. It's funny, a guru once said to me, and I always say the guru said it to me, but there were hundreds of people in the room of course said it to me. He was like, soon, he was an Indian guy, he was a guru, and he was like, soon it would be $1,000 for negative thought. A fine for negative thoughts, because we're in an age where we can manifest whatever we desire. But if we're constantly thinking about what we haven't got, or in fear of what's not going to happen or what might not happen or could happen in the future, we will never get ahead. But that the 6 of Wands is saying, listen, move on from that. Move on from the old you and create the new you, darling, the new positive, aspiring, inspiring, exciting you, Taurus. Now we are going on to Gemini. Let's see what's going on with Gemini, shall we? Gemini for this week. We'll do the questions after, I think. Let's go through these signs. This is for Gemini for this coming week. What wonderful blessings, guidance, and helpful information can you give Gemini? Let's do 3 cards for Gemini, please. 3 cards for, one. 2 more cards for Gemini, please. 2 more cards for Gemini. 2, there's 2. Oh, there's crossover. 1 more card for Gemini, please. And there it is, flying out. Oh, very nice. Okay, so we are going to clarify these cards. I love them apples. Me too. Okay, let's clarify. There we are. And let's clarify the 7. Oh, wow. 2 cards for that. Oh, too many came out, actually. It was about 8. It was so funny last week. Oh, there you go. Lovely. 1 more card. There we go. Okay. I started shuffling the cards. I think it was for Aquarius last week. And I put a card back in. Excuse me, I need some water. So I thought, oh, that's negative. Let me not get that. And it came out when I shuffled again. I don't know, darling. I don't know. Okay, so. Okay. Let me see. Hold on. Where are we? You have a lovely evening too, Alan. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, so this is for Gemini. Your first card up for Gemini is the Strength card. Kindness and compassion. That is your strength. If, this is self-control. It's about not reacting. It's about responding with love and diplomacy and kindness and compassion. And that's going to be your strength. And look, clarifying it is the death and rebirth card. And that is about, it's about change. It's changing on the inside. And it's the only way you can control yourself, by totally changing how you are. Now, the next card you have is the 7 of Cups. And the 7 of Cups is confusion, right? It's so many choices. You don't know what to choose. There are opportunities here. And clarifying it, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. So this is something that you will get paid for. You'll get paid. This is a very profitable choice that you have to, sometimes you don't know how to choose or what to choose when there's so many opportunities or so many choices. So the only way you can make the right choice is by meditation. It's just quietening the mind. You've got to quieten the mind, Gemini. And it's difficult for you because you're an air sign. It's all about the intellect. You're up in your head a lot. You're analyzing. You're going over thoughts all the time. So this is saying it would really behoove you to, and this is a time of really powerful psychic ability for us all this week. And so tune in, tap into your gut instinct or your feelings. When you tap into that, you'll really, you'll know. Innately, you're going to know. Listen to your body. Your body will tell you which direction to go in. And you've got this wonderful journey. It's a new journey. And it's, the Fool comes in when there's major change, right? And he's kind of naive because he's all like, oh, I don't know what's going to happen next. This is so exciting. What's going to go? And just believes that he's going to be taken care of. He has faith, right? He has a very strong childlike faith, and he's in awe of everything. It's like, I think of it, Eckhart Tolle in A New Earth Awakening. It's when you're wakening up to the bliss of world, you know, a flower. Imagine when the first flowers bloomed on the planet. Imagine the joy and the color, the burst of color. And just, this is a childlike awe, looking at something in that way. Now, sometimes you see people afraid of change, and so they're like, oh my God, I don't know what's going to happen to me. What's going to happen? You know, so when when the Fool comes in, they are saying, the Fool is saying, look at it as an opportunity, and look at it, be excited about this change, be happy about it, because, you know, think of it as an adventure. That's how you have to do. You have to think of it as an adventure, and you have a decision to make, and I'm sure it's probably to do with these three. There is a decision on the table for you guys, no matter what. And this decision, look, she's sitting there with the two swords like this, and she's got a blindfold on. She is refusing to make this decision and to see this situation for what it is. So when the Two of Swords comes in, it's saying procrastination on making this decision is causing confusion, you see, and this is the confusion. The Seven is confusing everyone, and you're missing a really great opportunity by not making this decision. And look, self-control, make the decision, take action, and look upon this change or this new thing as an adventure. Because things, when the Fool comes in, I truly believe that things are going to work out in a really amazing way. Look, it's a change that's coming upon you, and you need to, you know, you've got to go with it. Embrace the change, but make a decision one way or another. I want to sing that song, one way or another, I'm gonna get you. Couldn't help myself. Okay, so now we have Cancer, darling. Cancer's coming down the pipe. Here we go. Cancer. Cancer for this week. For those of you who didn't tune in early, you can watch this later as well. If you didn't tune in early, it's because I had family here this weekend. My granddaughter was here, and I wanted to give her all of my attention because I don't see her that often. And we had a lovely time. But I didn't want to, she went back last night, so I wanted to do this live for you. So we're going to do Cancer, guys. It is time for Cancer. What wonderful. Let me just get this done here. Hold on. My cards are all over the place. Sort them out. There we go. Okay, what wonderful blessings, guidance, and helpful information do you have for Cancer? Here we are. Oh my goodness, my cards are all over the place. Here we go. Okay. Let's go. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Oh my goodness, there we go. All right, Cancer. All right, 3 cards for Cancer, please. 3 cards for Cancer. 2 more cards for Cancer. You know, did you ever have a day that everything just went perfectly for you? Well, I would have liked to have said that, but it was a little shaky. This was earlier. But everything went perfect today. Hello, Monica. One more card for Cancer, please. One more card for Cancer. Oh, I thought that was coming out. Didn't want to in the end. One more card. There it is. Okay. Okay, now. And we have... These are clarifying cards for Cancer. Oh, good. Good. At 9:44. Oh, that's the minutes, right? Yeah, thank you. Thank you. If anyone else wants to keep time, that's wonderful. Okay, clarify. Oof. And clarify the Seven of Swords. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords for Cancer. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords, please, for Cancer. Seven of Swords. Oh. Okay. Okay, the first card out for Cancer is the Three of Wands. This is Jupiter. This is expansion. This is really seeing your future optimistically and making long-term plans, because if you know that your ship's coming in, not just believe it, if you know it, you really do make long-term plans very easily. It's not a problem for you. So this is saying really see it. Look, he's on the edge of the, of the dock, and he's kind of seeing his ship coming in. So in his head, he's making all these plans. This is really important. And look, clarifying it is the Knight of Cups. Now, Knights are all about moving forward, right? And this is like the gift of love. For some of you, it could mean a new relationship or love coming in, but I really think there's abundance in all areas of your life. So this is exciting. Now, you have the Fool, and the Fool is about a journey, an adventure. So it's like you're going on an adventure, darling. This is exciting. Oh. Oh, thank you for clarifying that, Jane. Okay. In Newfoundland, I had a good friend who was from Newfoundland. Yeah. I lost touch with her many years ago, but she grew up there. So the Fool is about excitement. It's an adventure. Now, clarifying the Fool is the Tower. So there is major change that's going to make you have to go on this journey or this adventure or this change. This is the thing. Nobody likes the Tower, darling. So something is going, and it's going to be a new start for you. So whatever this is, this could be a new job. It could be losing a job. It could be losing an apartment. It could be losing a partner. This is, it's not an internal change. This is external. So something is changing where you are starting a whole new life. Maybe you're doing something, maybe you're starting a new career. Maybe you're starting your life purpose. So this is really important for you to, embrace the change, because it's not easy. The Tower isn't easy. Whatever needs to go, if you don't let it go, it will be taken from you. And that's what the Tower means, It's like, but I will say that when the Tower comes in, it's always for the better. It's a change for the better. It's something that needs to happen. I always think of this as Uranus, because it's that, lightning and thunder, and it's like renewal. Something is taken down and then rebuilt. Because when the Tower comes in, it means that, things are going to change, and change for the better. And this is you have to have faith. You've got to have faith and look upon this as an adventure. It's sometimes the pain of the Tower is by holding on. right? And the sadness of not letting go. But if you're just like, oh, well, you know, what's next? Let's go with this flow. You're not in so much pain and turmoil. This is Cancer, Yasmin. This is Cancer. We're in Cancer. And when this video finishes, you can rewind and you can, you know, it will process for a minute, but then you'll be able to see the, you know, the whole video if you've missed your sign so far. And I'm going to do a question and answer thing at the end. So now the next card out for you, Cancer, is the Seven of Swords. And this really means kind of something nefarious is going on. Now, I'll tell you what I'm getting. This could be your temptation to take a shortcut or not be honest or not be truthful. And you really have the Justice card clarifying it. So if you know, this is something that's happening and you know it's happening, right? You know either somebody in your midst is not being honest with you, not being truthful, and, you know, the police are going to get involved, or the judgment's going to come down on them one way or another, right? Now, if this is you that's kind of not being that honest, you could be lying to yourself. It could be that you're tempted to do something that's not quite lawful, perhaps. And this means that, you know, this is a karmic card. So, you know, if you're not doing, I would say no shortcuts this week. You know, don't do anything that you think is not completely above board. That's if it's you, Cancer. If you know, if you're the person that's kind of not being completely honest here. But if it's someone else, they are definitely getting caught, because this is all about the justice. It's about litigation, you know, and it was just this full moon in Libra this weekend. So this is all about this. It's all about karmic payback, you know. So make sure that you don't take any shortcuts, or you're not talked into doing something that's not quite honest or lawful, you know. It might be something that you think is not, you know, it might be against the law, but you don't think there's anything wrong with it. But don't stay away from anything like that. When you've got the Justice card comes up, you know, it's about karma. Cancer, thank you so much for tuning in. If you like that reading, hit the like button, please. That really helps me. And we're going to go on to Leo. So, Caesar, you listening? Because I know Caesar is a Leo. If he's still here. Oh, let me see. Did I miss some? I have to put my glasses on to read. Oh, hi, Mary. Hi, Cookie Lady from the Canadian Rockies. I love that. We're very international. I love that. Okay, so this is Leo. Lovely Leo. Let's see what we have. They're the clarifying cards. Let's do Leo. What wonderful blessings, guidance, and helpful information. I'm a Cancer with a Leo rising. Hey, Jane. Let's do this. Leo. This is for Leo. Here we go. For lovely Leo. Okay, Leo. This is for Leo for this week up until Sunday. What wonderful guidance, gifts, and beautiful, helpful information can we give? Leo. Oh, we're coming. Great, misbehaving. It's coming. Don't you worry. Leo, Leo, lovely Leo. 3 cards for Leo, please, for this week until Sunday. What wonderful blessings, guidance, and helpful information. Oh, there we go. 2 more cards for Leo. 2 more cards for Leo. Oh, there it is, 2. Okay. So interesting. Okay, so Pluto stations direct, right? Tomorrow, Wednesday. And so interesting. We are getting a certain card coming out. It's all about renewal. It's all about breaking down the old and breaking out the new, depending in which house it's happening. I should check for each reading, actually. Where is my... let's see. So, this is for Leo. Leo, where is Pluto stationing direct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Work. This is about power. It's about... Let me turn that off. Let me clarify this. Here you go. And let me clarify. There we are. Oof. Yes, you see. And let's clarify. There it is. Okay, so it's all about transformation. It's about changing from the inside, you know. So tomorrow is a major day, and we're feeling that energy all week. The first card out for you, Leo, is the 9 of Swords, and this is all about worry. It's about being up in your head. It's about losing sleep. It's about just being in the worst case scenario. It's going down the rabbit hole. That's what this is. You're in the rabbit hole and you can't even get up because you're so in it. Look, clarifying this is the 2 of Pentacles. So this is saying that you're very busy, and perhaps that's where your worry is. So you have to kind of, I always say this is being in the moment, right? The 2 of Pentacles is about being in the moment, because when you're juggling, you have to have your eye on the ball, right? And you've got to be there, present. If you're present, you're not going to be in your head, you know, fantasy. I've got to get this on the screen. You're not going to be in your head worried about what's going on because you're so focused on what's happening at the moment, right? What's going on. So this to me is, look, if you're at home, be at home 100%. Look, my granddaughter was here this weekend and I knew I had to work, but guess what? It's more important for me to be with her and to be there 100%. Right? So I have those wonderful connected memories that I can carry with me. It's just beautiful. That's important. Be in the moment. If you're at home, be at home. If you're at work, be at work. Don't be at home. Don't split your time. Because when you're not focusing on the moment, you can, you know, you drop the ball and it's all gone, you know. And I'm missing these. Oh, hi, Noor. Hi. Oh, that's good. Okay. Don't be anxious, Gloria. It's all okay no matter what. Now, the next card is the Death card. That's coming up for a lot of people, and that's because Pluto is playing a huge role this week. So Pluto is all about transformation. It's about changing internally. It's about at a visceral, at a cellular level, right? It's you changing the way you perceive life, changing the way you continue to live, how you live, how you interact with people, how you react to people, places, and things, actually. And when you make that, you're being called to change, right? So when you make that change, it's almost like a spiritual awakening, I think. When you make that change, look, you've got the Sun card. The sun will shine on you. So you have this very, you have Pluto, the depths down, and things will come up. Sometimes it's emotional things, depending on your house of work. This can, and Pluto also means a power struggle. You could be struggling with yourself, or you could have a power struggle with somebody at work, perhaps, Leo, as it's happening in your house of work, and daily routine. And the next card you have is the Queen of Pentacles, darling. Abundance. She's opulent. She knows that she gains wealth through hard work. So whatever it is, she knows this is gaining material wealth through hard work. You're not going to get it through, you're not going to give it, it's not going to be given to you on a silver platter, let's put it that way. The abundance is there for the taking, but you do have to work for it, Leo. And clarifying it is the Hierophant. So you've got to trust that you can have this. Because sometimes when we're not in faith and we don't believe that we can have abundance, it almost stops us from getting up and getting it, right? It stops us from taking the action to go and get it. So it's very important that you keep that up front. You can have it and you deserve it, Leo. Okay, thank you, Leo. Don't forget to like this live stream if you liked your reading. And we are going on to Virgo. Virgo. Wonderful Virgo. The social worker of the zodiac. Oh, thank you, Nor. That's lovely. I love to hear that. Thank you. Sometimes I miss comments when I'm on the live stream, and it doesn't allow me to respond after, just so you know, guys. So if I miss you, I'm sorry. I'll do my best. And afterwards, I'm going to do some Q&A, right? We'll put some cards out if you guys have some questions. Okay, so this is for Virgo. For Virgo for the rest of the week. What wonderful guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Virgo for the rest of the week? Thank you. My sister's a Virgo. Kathleen, if you listen into Virgo, I'm constantly mentioning her. She is funny. She's been on my videos too. Last year when I was in London, I introduced her. Okay, so here we go. Virgo, 3 cards. Oh, about 20 cards came out there. 3 cards for Virgo, please. 3 cards for Virgo. Wonderful guidance, blessings, and information can you give Virgo for this coming week? There's 1. 2 more cards for Virgo, please. 2 more cards for Virgo. Oh, 2. 1 more card for Virgo. Oh, there we go, darling. They are hopping out. Left, right, and center. Oh, this card comes up for Virgo all the time. It is really funny. Okay. Now we are going to clarify Virgo. This is for Virgo. Clarification cards for Virgo. Clarification cards for Virgo. Let's go. Okay, now let's clarify. There we go. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, now let's clarify the 10 of... Oh, there we go. Oh, lovely. Love that. You've got some lovely cards, Virgo. Oh, look at that. Okay. The first card out for Virgo is the Strength card. I'm always saying to my sister, kindness and compassion, kindness and compassion. This is about being kind and compassionate, as opposed to, it's really self-discipline. Don't be critical. And that goes for you. Don't criticize yourself as well as others, because, you know, look, Virgos can be critical, but I mean, they are incredible organizers, right? They're brilliant. They're problem solvers. And in solving problems, they use their critical mind, right? So that sometimes spills into criticizing their lovers and their family members. Kathleen, thank you very much. So this is about your strength is in your kindness and compassion. Don't forget that, Kathleen. She always looks at my videos so I can talk to her. Look, here you've got the lion, and the lion has this instinct to attack anyone new, but he has completely disciplined himself, and he's resisted the urge to react instinctively, and he is so that he can really enjoy this time with this maiden and really receive the love, you know. So it's all about diplomacy, and it's all about kindness and compassion. And clarifying it is the Ace of Swords. So this is saying, listen, when the Ace of Swords is the Ganesh of the tarot, all obstacles are being removed. So this is a very auspicious card. If you are kind and compassionate, you're going to open up a doorway of opportunity for yourself. So it's really important for you to resist the urge to be unkind or, you know, criticizing. And, you know, listen, Virgo doesn't intend to hurt anyone. They're telling the truth. It's their truth, right? It's very Queen of Swords, if you will. It's like, you know, they're telling you the truth because you need to hear it, and you need to, you need to move on with the truth so you can be better. The problem is people just hear criticism and they don't hear constructive criticism. So it's okay to give constructive criticism if someone's open to it. You just have to be kind and compassionate. So now the next card out is the 10 of Pentacles. This is abundance, darling. All your needs are being met. This is, look, a whole chest of gold. This is really feeling totally content and having all your needs being met, and not, you know, and then look, you've also got the 9 of Cups. This is like your dreams and wishes come true. Look, this is like, he's, you know, a merchant, and he's sitting there in front of all his wealth, and he's very confident and feeling very content with what he has. So this is contentedness emotionally and materialistically. Now, the next card you have is the World. This is saying that, look, when the World comes up, this is saying that you now have the opportunity to follow your dream, to follow your life purpose. And I will be doing, I'm going to get my head around this software so I can really do a nice presentation for this, for your life purpose. That's coming up, guys, just so you know. And so this is about really, look, when the World comes up, it's this moment in time where you've had all this experience and all this knowledge up until now, and you can continue doing what you've done in the past and get the same old results. But if you want something more, the universe is going to support you in going in that direction, in doing something different, in feeding your soul, feeding your passion, doing what you love. You will be supported. Now, look, clarifying it is the Ace of Pentacles, which means that you'll get paid doing it. Now, I'm not saying, and I would never advise anyone, please don't go out and quit your job and then just do something, you know, and think you're going to make it rich straight away. This definitely is the beginning and the potential for you to make money, but what it is you can start it. You don't have to quit your job. You can do it on the side. Learn as much as you can before you kind of, you know, start it in a business sense. So, you know, be astute and be aware that you know, don't see this and say, oh wow, yeah, I'm quitting my job and I'm just going to do this, I'm going to make money. It doesn't kind of work like that. You have to kind of lay the groundwork first. All right, Virgo. And Virgos are very organized and they're very kind of pragmatic. So I'm assuming that you wouldn't do that anyway, Virgo. So thank you, Virgo. Don't forget to like this video and watch it later. Now, let's go to Libra. Libra, guys, it's Libra time. Let's see what we have for Libra. Libra. This is for Libra for this coming week. What wonderful gifts, guidance, and helpful information do you have for Libra for the coming week? Okay, now there are two. They were clarifying, and these are the main cards. We need to... And we're going to do questions and answers. Virgo. Beth. Hey, Beth. Virgo. Let's go. Exactly. Beth is a fellow astrologer. Good to see you on here, darling. Okay. Here we go. This is for Libra. Libra, what wonderful gifts, guidance, and blessings and helpful information can you give Libra? Libra. Okay. 3 cards for Libra, please. 3 cards for Libra. 3 cards for Libra. Oof, there were too many fell out there. Exciting, misbehaving, exactly. 1. Oof. 2 more cards for Libra, please. 2 more cards for Libra. 2 more cards for Libra. Oh, there's 1. Another one. 1 more card for Libra, please. 1. Oh, there it is. A lot of fire and passion, darling. A lot of fire and passion. What's Beth saying? Let's see. Oh, I love you, Beth. Can't wait to see you in May. We're all going to hang out at a conference, an astrology conference in Seattle at the end of May. Never been to Seattle. I'm excited. Can't wait. It's exciting. Okay, so these are clarifying cards for Libra. Let's clarify. Oh, 10,000 cards came out. I don't like to exaggerate very much. Please, there it is. Okay, and please clarify the Knight of, oh, there it is. Very nice. And please clarify, oh, lovely. Okay, Libra, what do we have for you? The first card out for you is the 6 of Pentacles. Now, there are 2 meanings to this. Oh, if you are in need, help is on the way. Because the 6 of Pentacles is the service card. And so, you know, if you need help, help is on the way. If you are in a position to help people, then you are being urged to help them. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean to give someone money, but, you know, to be listen, it can be as simple as walking down the street and smiling at someone. You know, it can be something like that. It can be, listening to someone's woes, being a friendly ear, giving advice if it's asked for. Doing the shopping, helping an old lady across the, whatever it is, and if you are affluent, then it could be donating money or helping someone out that that needs the help. So, what does this mean for you? Are you the one that needs the help? If you are, it's coming. And you've got the sun clarifying it, darling. This is like a light is being shed on service, for sure. Either you are in need of service and you will receive it, or you are being asked to, pay it forward, if you will. And the sun is shining on you, and you have, the next card is the Knight of Wands, and that's fast energy coming because knights are fast. I will say that this can be impulsive, but this is exciting passion. So I feel that it's very passionate time for you, Libra, For sure. Oh, this is so interesting. Okay, so the next card, what you have to clarify, the Knight of Wands, is you've got the Page of Swords. Now, this could be an opportunity coming in for you, but this, look, the Knight of Swords reminds me, he's very, the only thing, he can be impulsive. So sometimes you need to kind of step back, or you need to make a decision kind of on the fly. Look at all the possibilities, but don't be impulsive. Think before you act. And it's like you've got the Page of Swords. So this is about looking at the truth in the situation too. I'm looking down here. I'm going to come back to this, right? Because you have the Ace of Wands. And this is like the spark that starts a fire that, you know, turns into a huge burning, I don't know, I want to say bonfire. In England, we have these bonfires. I don't know what they're called here. I don't know if they're called bonfires. But anyway, so this is this passionate, it's like a huge passionate fire. And it's an opportunity, right? But it's a starting opportunity. And it's in service. So perhaps you are going to get a job in non-profit. It could be that. It could be that for you. This is something to do with service that's going to feed your soul and your passion for sure. And this, he's a messenger, right? But he's also the indicator that you're ready to go on to the next phase of your life. So this is the Six of Pentacles, and this is the Six of Pentacles. So you've got the Six of Pentacles has come out twice for you, Libra. So this is really interesting. I feel that, and you've got the Sun clarifying this Six of Pentacles, right? The Sun is creative, passionate, and it's action, and it's fast, right? And it's beautiful creative energy. And then you've got this wonderful Ace of Wands that's like a spark that's going to start a flame, that's going to start a big fire, right? And then clarifying that, you've got the Six of Pentacles again. So I really feel that you need to follow your passion, and it is most likely in serving someone else. And if you think of the Knight is in service to the King. You know, and the Page, this is you need to become the Knight, darling. Perhaps you've been studying for so long, and it's you're ready to go on to the next phase of your life. And I really feel that this is probably starting your life purpose, or you're in it. It's working for non-profit. It's working with helping others, whatever that is for you, Libra. Very exciting times. All right. We're going on to Scorpio, darling. Scorpio. Let's see what we have for Scorpio. Okay. I know, I can't wait, Beth, too. I'm so excited. We're going to have fun. I'm going to do some interviews with other astrologers when I'm at the conference. So you'll meet Beth. We're going to do some discussions and interviews. It's going to be fun. Exciting. All right, so Scorpio, wonderful blessings and guidance do we have for Scorpio? And Pluto rules you, and you, Scorpio, is stationing direct. It's kind of slowing down. So all of Scorpio's energies are amplified tomorrow. So, you know, deep and sometimes dark. Two more for Scorpio. Two more for Scorpio, please. Two more cards for Scorpio. but also, you know, psychic ability and transformation. It's time for major changes from you renewing yourself in a new way. One more. Oh, lovely. Let us see. Oh, let's see what house that falls in for Scorpio. Let's see. Oh, in your third house, communication, darling. So it stations direct in your third house of communication. Let's see. Somebody's making, I don't know what I did with my glasses. Here we are. Let me see. Hi. I do have super chat. I'm supposed to have super chat. Let me see. Yeah. I mean, it says I do. Let me just make sure that I have that on. Yep. There we go. Should be there. Oh, you don't have super chat. Okay. Okay. Well, I think it's easy to get it, I think. I think super chat's easy. I'm not sure. I know that you can just... Okay, let me see now. I'll just focus on this for a minute, and then I'm going to ask questions in a bit anyway, Alexine. Oh, thank you. Oh, I love you too. That's wonderful. Okay, let's clarify the Knight of... Oh, wow. And there we go. Okay, so this is for Scorpio, guys. And the first card out for Scorpio is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is like conflict. It's a little kind of, sometimes it's gossip at work or something like that. And it's like, when this card comes up, it's saying don't ignore it, because sometimes our impulse is to kind of ignore it, right? And not deal with it. But in dealing with it, when this card comes up, it's saying definitely deal with it, but deal with it diplomatically. You know what's really funny is what's clarifying it is the Five of Swords. So you've got the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is an argument where it ends in humiliation. So this is like, handle this with diplomacy and creativity, because when you do, not only will you have personal growth, you'll almost get recognized for handling it in a really positive way. So it's important to let people know that they're being heard, and don't kind of do it where you're humiliating them, where you're, you know, calling them names, or it's like winning the battle and then really kind of, you know, digging the sword in or kicking them when they're down. It's that kind of thing. That's what the Five of Swords is. So this is saying that, you know, you can say to people, oh yeah, I hear what you say, but blah, blah, blah. And, you know, sometimes admitting that you're wrong is very powerful. And also people really respect that when you kind of say, you know what, you're right. I was wrong for doing that. You're absolutely right. It kind of knocks the wind out of their sails and they can't come back at you. You know, so sometimes it's stronger and there's more strength and there's more integrity when you actually admit that you were wrong, perhaps. I mean, I'm not saying that's how you handle it, but you know what's going on, and handle it in the right way. And the next card up is the Knight of Pentacles. This is he's known as the Green Knight. And oh, I love you too. So the Green Knight, and he is green in this. Now, if this was on my green screen, he wouldn't be this green. He would be kind of brownish and see-through. All the cards kind of look differently on the green screen. So the Green Knight, he's about, all knights are about movement, but he kind of stands there and surveys the land, and he makes strategic and kind of methodical steps forwards. He won't make a step forward. He won't waste his energy. he's ready to fight, defend, whatever he needs to do, attack. But he's not going to do it like he's not like the Knight of Wands that's just going to go in with sword ablazing and just, you know, fight anyone he comes across. This guy's really clever and smart, and he's not going to waste his energy. And I always think of the Green Knight as being, you know, reminding us all to be eco-friendly, to be, you know, to be really conscious about what we use, how we use it. You know, I don't put the lights on if I'm not using it. I'm constantly turning lights on. It reminds me of my dad. Oh my God, I've become my father. What do you think? You live in a Christmas tree? Turn those lights out. Well, him for a different reason. For me, it's like to say conserve the energy, right? So definitely it's, and you know, Uranus in Taurus, it's all about, you know, being kind to our planet. Oh, and guys, I may as well mention this. I do a beach cleanup every year, and I'm doing it with in partnership with someone, and we're going to do it. We'll be meeting to clean the beach up on a Sunday, probably one in June, one in July, and one in August. I'll keep you posted of that. Maybe you can, you know, it's an awareness, and it's great. You get all the kids involved. It's so much fun. Hard work, but fun. And I met a star last year. Anyway, I met him on the boardwalk. Under the boardwalk. Okay, so clarifying this, I digress, is the Six of Cups. This is about, Six of Cups is about it's about being in your past. It's about, sometimes you're thinking of your past with rose-colored glasses. What I'm getting is clean up your past. So sometimes we have trauma from the past that comes up, and it constantly comes up, and it affects what we do, and it really affects our perception of the present, right? Our past affects all of us. You know, our past colors the perception of our present. So I feel that this is emotional, right? The cups are emotional. So when you're thinking of your childhood, there might be an emotional issue that needs to come up, and I'm getting clean it up. So perhaps it's something that you need to address. You need to attack it, perhaps, strategically, and move through it methodically and release it once and for all. So this is really taking a look at it, but not living in it, if you know what I mean. Don't be haunted by it. Address it. Address what's going on as an adult, not as the child, but go in and placate that little girl or little boy that, you know, had these experiences, whatever they were. And we've all had them. Now, the next card you have is the Two of Cups, and this is love, darling. This is the Lover's card. This, to me, is, you might, look, there's, what I'm getting here for some of you is that you may have met somebody and you're falling in love, and then you've got the Page of Wands, and it's saying you're ready to take this affair or this love affair, or what, you know, this relationship to the next level. Is ready to go on to the next level for sure for some of you. If you're in a relationship or you're already married, you could reach a deeper understanding. And, you know, there are long-term relationships go through, you know, ups and downs, and there's different phases of your relationship. But this is a deeper love phase. So I feel that you are in this wonderful space, Scorpio, where you can really have there's a more meaningful depth to your already relationship, or if it's new, then you're ready to take it on to the next level. All right, Scorpio, I'm excited. If you liked your reading, please don't forget to like this video, and let's go on to Sagittarius. And I know a few of you have been waiting for Sagittarius, so let's see what we have in store for Sag. see, Sagittarius. Oh, Scorpio moon. So that was for you then, Alexia. I'm going to answer questions after I've finished Pisces. There's one. Next, 2 more cards for Sagittarius. There's 2. 1 more card for Sagittarius, please. Okay, you've got 2 more cards, Sagittarius. That doesn't surprise me, as Jupiter rules your planet. It's all about expansion. You expanded the 3 cards to 4. Now, yes, let's clarify these cards. Okay, there we go. 1 card. Okay, clarify the ace. Oh, there we are. And clarify these 2 cards. There it is. 1. Okay, what are we saying here? Leo Sun, Ascending Sagittarius, and Scorpio Moon. Oh, so you are just getting it all today, Alexine. Exactly. Kathleen, where is she? She's in bed right now. She's in England, so she is not awake. She'll have to re-look at this. Now, the first card out is the 7 of Pentacles for Scorpio. So this is saying reassess. Go in and take a look at the books. What are you doing? Whatever you're doing, are you getting enough back for the effort that you're putting into whatever it is you're doing? And this is saying that you really have to kind of take a look at this from a different angle. So maybe you're doing something and you're not getting enough back. This could be in a relationship, it could be in a business, it could be whatever this is for you. There's a pause in action, and this is giving you an opportunity to really kind of take a look at the books. You really have to reassess whatever it is that you're doing. And it can be in a relationship. Are you giving more than you're receiving? But it can also be at work, or it can be a business. And if it is, it's not saying like completely end it, but definitely tweak it. If it's in a relationship, you need to ask what you need for and not give so much sometimes. So much and not get anything in return. And you need to say what you need. You need to, put that out there. Let this person know what you need and what you require, and you feel that you're not getting it. And it's not about whining or anything. It's just about sitting down and having a truthful conversation. And this is saying, take a look at this from a different point of view. So if this is your business, then maybe you need to tweak it in some way. Do something a little different that's going to bring something new into the situation. Now, the next card you have is the Ace of Pentacles. So it is, something's paying off. It's like you're seeing the results. Sometimes it's just kind of like the crocuses coming up or the daffodils pushing up through the ground. It's like you see the promise of something really astounding. You're thinking, wow, I'm really going to get paid for this. And look, you've got the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands, whatever this is that you're doing, it's when the King of Wands comes in, look, he's fabulous. He's a brilliant leader. He's a wonderful father, but he can get bored easily. So this is saying that you need to be spiritually based or spiritually guided. So make sure that you are putting that first, before it's principles, putting principles first. So it's really important to be guided spiritually in whatever you are doing. And then you have 2 cards. So you have the 2 of Swords, which indicates to me that you have a decision to make and that you're not making it. And right next to it, you have the 9 of Cups. And that, it's one of those wishes and dreams come true. Is that the 9 or the 8? Yeah, it's 9. And so you know, he's feeling affluent. He's, you know, he's at the parties, throwing a party. He's feeling abundant. He's got it all, right? He's very happy. And, but you're kind of, oh, and look, clarifying it is the Ace of Pentacles. So what this is saying to me, you've got these 3 cards, right? You are feeling wonderful. Things are happening in a really wonderful way, but there is a decision that you have to make that you are procrastinating in making. Now, because that's the Cups. You're not looking at the truth in a situation. And I'm looking at them all. When the 4 of Pentacles comes up, it means you're hanging up. Look, he's like sitting on two pentacles, and he's holding one, and he's not letting, you know, he's not letting anything go. This means that you are blocked, right? You're blocked in some way. This is also a blockage. So look, if this is you not spending money because you're feeling like it won't be replenished, this means money's energy, right? Basically, look, sometimes we have a piece of paper, but most of it's electronic. And by the end of the 7 years of Uranus in Taurus, it'll most likely be 100% electronic. We won't do any kind of cash, you know, we probably won't even have cash by the end of this 7 years. Everything is going in, you know, in digital terms. It's all electronic. You know, we've got Bitcoin, we've got Venmo, we've got Square, we've got PayPal. We do everything kind of, you know, on our phones. So it's energy, right? I'm going to give you something and you're going to give me something. So sometimes you've got to unblock this energy by letting it go, by spending it. Sometimes it's like, you know, getting a massage for yourself, a manicure, pedicure, whatever it is that makes you feel affluent. You know, buying, like I know my friend, when she has money, she goes and she buys a great big, like, smoked salmon, a side of smoked salmon. She said she loves it. You know, whenever she's flush, she goes and does that, you know. So whatever it is for you that makes you feel affluent and worthy, it's definitely energy. You release it and it'll come back. I'm not saying go nuts about shopping, but do that. And it can also mean emotion, you know, you're emotionally frightened to make a decision because you really are in fear of what's going to happen, but you have to kind of trust and be in faith that things are secular, right? Circular. So they're going to leave, they're going to come back. You're going to have that energy to and fro. Let me see, what is that? Virgo moon, it's exactly, yeah. This is really important to make this decision, and it looks like you've got to pause in action. There's a decision on the table for you, and it could be just that the way you're looking at things. But there's 2 cards that are saying that you're blocked. So it's open yourself up to the possibilities, Sagittarius. You're very positive and you're very optimistic. So it's important to just, you know, if there's a decision that you're supposed to make, it's not helping you by not making it. So just do it. Whatever it is that you're thinking about doing, do it or don't do it, one or the other, because it's holding you back, and it's also everyone else is kind of hanging in the balance too, and the confusion is getting deeper, and it's, you know, it's not going to behoove you. You really need to make this decision, Sagittarius. Okay, so Sagittarius, thank you for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video. And we are going on to Capricorn. Let's see what we have for Capricorn. Capricorn. Let's see. Capricorn. What wonderful blessings, guidance, and helpful information do we have for Capricorn? wonderful blessings, guidance, and helpful information do we have for Capricorn for this week? 3 cards for Capricorn, please. There's one. Oh, can you hear the police? They're here. They're coming for me. Oh, 2 more. Oh no, they've gone for somebody else. I got away with it this time. Okay, let's see. We have these clarifying cards for Capricorn. Okay. Oh, it's the star, yeah. Please clarify. Oh, the star for Capricorn, please. Oh, lovely. Clarify. This looks really good. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's so interesting. 2 came out. I was going to put 1 back in, but I clarify the Emperor for Capricorn. Oh, there it is. Okay. I had to put my glasses on now. So the first card out for you, Capricorn, is the Star. Oh, thank you, JP. And the Star card is all about healing. It's a deep healing. It's a healing emotionally, physically, and spiritually. And look, when the Star card comes in, she kind of spreads starlight where there was once darkness. So she kind of gives you a path forward. So she's going to show you which way to go. You don't have to worry. And look, she's going to give the path is going to be illuminated, and look what comes out when you're on the path. The sun. This is a beautiful card. Auspicious. It's creative. It's abundant. It's action. It's energy. I feel that you're really going to get a lot of energy coming in for you. It's very exciting, and it's heart, it's love, you know, it's all about love too. And the next card is the 3 of Cups. This is celebratory. This is about kicking your heels off or your shoes off and going out with the guys or the girls, whatever it is. This is about remembering to have fun, and it's also about looking for the magic in every moment and seeing the positivity around you. And you have 2 cards that are clarifying this. The first card that came up for you is the Knight of Cups. And Knights are about moving forward. It's about keep the momentum going, right? It's very important to keep the momentum going. And when the Knight comes in, this can be a gift of love for you, Capricorn. Love could be coming in for you. But definitely intuitiveness. So remember, trust your gut instinct. The more you trust it, the more trustworthy it becomes. And you have the Queen of Swords. So it is saying that if you're the Queen of Swords, you need to soften your language. She's the truth seeker. You know, she tells the truth no matter what. She can be brutally honest, and she hurts people's feelings. She doesn't mean to. She just, you know, excuse me, she tells you the truth because she thinks it's going to help you move forward. So if you're the Queen of Swords, it's saying soften your language and be kinder and deliver it with compassion and kindness. Now, if someone else is the Queen of Swords, right, this could mean don't shoot the messenger kind of thing. There's some truth in what she's telling you. We all know sometimes when we get hurt that there's truth in what we hear, but and it's hard to hear it because it's like, it's cutting. It's like a stab in the heart sometimes when you hear this kind of information. But what I do is like, don't react. It's retreat and take what you think you can own. Like look at it with honesty and openness and say, okay, what part of this can I really own? You know, somebody said this to me, maybe there's a grain of truth in here that I need to hear and I need to move on from. And I need to, you know, address It could be. It's happened to me a few times. I'm like, I don't want to hear that, but sometimes I need to hear it. Now, the next card out is the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is the King of Kings, darling. And he's about organization. He's logical. He's a logical thinker. He's very, he's all about clearing the decks. Now, it could be decluttering your home, your house, your mind by meditation, whatever this is. This could be taxes, whatever this could be. This is dotting your I's and crossing your T's. I almost said crossing your teeth. So you have to really clear everything out so that you have a foundation to move forward. And you've got the Page of Wands clarifying it. You have to clear the decks, really organize, and then you're ready to move on to the next phase of your life, whatever that is for you, Capricorn. Just remember organization. And the sun, is the organizer too. That also means organization. So I feel that you're on the precipice of a major change that's not going to feel that major, but it is going to kind of shift your life. It's an energy shift, if you will. Capricorn, that's exciting. Please don't forget to like my video. This live stream, I should say, and it will be a video once it's up. And let's have a look for Aquarius now. Aquarius, Aquarius. I always do that. I do that every time I shuffle their cards. Aquarius knows that because they listen to me singing all the time. I should have really looked at this timestamp when I did this. I'm going to have to listen to all this again and do the timestamp underneath. It's all work, darling. It's all work. All work that I love. Okay. When I'm doing my own videos and I'm editing, I hold the sign up so I can see it. Live it. I'm living it, darling. I'm living for it. Okay, so this is Aquarius. 3 cards for Aquarius, please. My granddaughter's Aquarius. One of my best friends are Aquarius. 1. Okay. 2 more cards for Aquarius, please. 2 more cards for Aquarius. What wonderful blessings, guidance, and helpful information can you give Aquarius? Oh, they had a rough week last week. I mean, in terms of what they needed to let go of. 2 more cards for Aquarius, please. Is that it? No. You've got to have some messages for Aquarius. No. 2 more. 2 more for... Oh, there's 1. 1 more card for Aquarius, please. Oh, here it is. Okay, and let's go to the clarifying cards for Aquarius. These are clarifying cards. 1 more shuffle. And then we're going on to Pisces, and then we'll do questions. Okay. Pisces. There we go. Please clarify. There it is. Please clarify. This, oh, too many. Please clarify the 6 of... Too many again. 10 coming out. 1 minute they don't want to give you a message, and then they want to give you too many messages. Please clarify. There it is. Okay. Here we go. Oh. Alrighty then. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so the Knight of Wands is your first card out, Aquarius. And this is passion. This is fast energy. And this is all about, well, it can be impulsive, right? So you have to be very careful about, think on your feet. Oh, yeah, okay. So clarifying the Knight of, oh, this is the Knight of Cups. Oh, I thought this was the Knight of Wands. This is the Knight of Cups. Oh, darling, this is about love coming in. This is about love. This is about intuition. That, look, you have the card that is clarifying this is the Seven of Wands. So this is love coming in, or this is about love. Look, the Knight is, you know, the Knight of Cups is about love. It's almost like the love card, right? And when you've got the Seven of Wands, which is also passion and fire, clarifying it. But the Seven of Wands is about standing your ground and not compromising your values. So in relationships, we do have arguments, right? And we have debates and we have arguments. And some people in relationships, just in order to keep the peace, will compromise their values and not speak up, or they'll be in a relationship when their values aren't being acknowledged, or perhaps their lover doesn't have the same values. So when the Seven of Wands comes up, it's saying, listen, don't go with peer pressure. Don't do something that's compromising your values. Don't be with somebody, and by being with them, you are compromising your values. So this is definitely coming from a higher perspective. You don't. Honestly, sometimes it's better to be alone than be with somebody that's not making you happy, that doesn't meet your values, doesn't share the same values, doesn't, you might not have anything in common with them. So it's very important to kind of look back and handle this. Now oh wow, okay, so the next card is the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles is abundance, but he's working hard. And you've got the Knight of Cups again in a different deck. So this is saying, listen, you're going to have to this relationship is hard work. I think for some of you this relationship is a lot of work, and I feel what I'm getting from this is that you have two Knights of Wands. You've got to use your intuition for this. I feel that perhaps you could have a better love than what you're going through. Some of you, Aquarius, you kind of had this last week, but last week it was about the Tower. It was about tearing it down. It was about ending it. And look, I've got the Six of Swords, right? And this is like, you've got to move on. This is going to greener pastures, and you've got the Lovers card. You've got to move on from this relationship. This was the same last week. I feel that you've had this for quite a while. I think some of you are staying in a relationship that's not working. It's someone who doesn't share your values, and it's someone who doesn't, it's not that the person is bad. It's just, they're not compatible. They're not. And you've got to move on from it, because you're robbing yourself of the, true love, I believe. I believe you're settling. And I feel that you could have an abundant love, but this one is way too much work. And it's not really happening for you, Aquarius. I don't know what else to say. I would say that this could be a friendship for some of you, but I'm really seeing lover. I can't you know, I think some of you are getting this message and you're perhaps not hearing it, because I think you've had this several times, Aquarius. Aquarius, move on. Move on down the road. All right, now we have Pisces. Lovely. Pisces. My granddaughter's Pisces rising. This is about sensitivity, darling. Feeling the suffering of humanity. And suffering yourself, perhaps. Okay, this is for Pisces. For Pisces for this coming week. What wonderful blessings, guidance, and helpful information can you give Pisces? Okay, let's go. Pisces, and then it'll be questions. And I'll pull some cards for some people. We'll do that. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to put my thing on in a minute. I'll put my... Oh, thank you for the super chat. Is there a super chat? I have to put my glasses on. Thank you. Thank you. I'll come right back to you as soon as I finished Pisces. Okay, Pisces. Pisces. Oh, yes, lovely. Okay. 3 cards for Pisces, please. 2 more cards for Pisces. I'm going to come back to you, super chats, in just a minute. 1 more card for Pisces, please. 1 more card for Pisces. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Let's clarify the lovely, and let's clarify the 7 of... Oh, too many. Oh, that's it. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so let's clarify the 2. There we are. Okay, Pisces. The first card out for you is the 8 of Cups. And that is like not being very contented with how your life is going. It's kind of one of those situations that you're yearning for something more meaningful in life. And this can be, you know, sometimes when this comes up, it's like look for a spiritual teacher or a guidance in some way, or perhaps get with your tribe, whoever your tribe is. And look, you've got the moon. This is like very emotional. This is like really connected, and psychic abilities too. So the moon, this is about hunger too. The moon means hunger, right? You're hungry for something. So I really feel that you are striving for a more spiritual existence, life. You're looking, you know, it's almost like you could turn your back on, you know, on your worldly goods because you really want a more meaningful existence. So maybe you are searching out your life purpose. And look, you have the 7 of Pentacles, and this is telling me that you're reassessing things, that you're kind of looking at things and thinking, you know, am I getting what I really need from this situation? And you look, the Justice card is coming out. So when the 7 of Pentacles comes up, it's about reassessing, it's about looking at the books, and this is about making a judgment, right? It's about the balancing the books. Literally, this is about, you know, this is the Justice card. It's about the balance, right? The scales. This is, what are you putting into you're not feeling content with whatever it is that you're doing. So you really kind of need to look at it. You need to see what energy you're putting into it, and are you getting enough back from it? It's as simple as that. So it's really about looking at your books almost, right? You're not feeling emotionally fulfilled from whatever it is that you're doing, and you want to do something more meaning, and you have this life-changing decision to make, right? You've got the Two of Wands. You have two paths here. So are you going to go down, walk away from everything? Are you going to walk away from everything and search for something spiritual? And this is really about having faith. This is about, really trusting in, you're going to be okay no matter what. This path, they're winding paths. There are no wrong paths. You go down that path and you choose a different kind of trajectory of life, and then you'll learn from it and grow from it. There are no wrong choices. I always say there are learning days and reaping days. I'd much rather have reaping days and less learning days, but I probably wouldn't appreciate the reaping days if it wasn't for the learning days, right? Pisces, thank you so much for tuning in, and let's go to our question and answers, and let's see what the can you get away from the city and come north? I don't know. I might try, JP. I'm not sure which even hotel I'm staying at. I think maybe we'll have some time I think I'm flying out Monday night, so I have the whole of Monday perhaps to do that, JP. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. I smell a gilded... Yes, you do, Angel. Definitely. The gilded deck. I love the gilded deck. Absolutely. So, JP, well, I'll keep you posted. It's at the end of... May. Or the third week in May, I think, when I go. Okay. Now, anyone have any questions? Let's see. Any questions? Have I met anyone? Okay, great. Any questions do we have? I'll put some cards out if anyone's got any questions. Guys, what have you got to ask me? Lovely. Yeah, I'll let you know. Okay, what do you have, Alexine? What's the island called, JP? Is there a name for it? Alexine, what's your question? Will my health improve? Let's have a look for misbehaving. What are you looking at? I'm not sure what you're asking. Do you mean Oh, Kamano Island. I'll look that up. I didn't even know about those little islands. I'll have a look. Okay, what's the actual question, Alexine? Is it, do you mean, does it have potential? Does this relationship have potential? Is that what you want to know? Alexine. Does Alexine's relationship have potential? Let's have a look. Does this new relationship have potential? Let's see. Is there a future? I can't say what the future looks like. Page of Wands. It looks positive. Yeah, it looks like you have a future and it could go on to the next phase. That's exciting, Alexine. It looks positive for you. Anyone else? Anyone else got a question? I keep getting this notification. So interesting. Anyone else have a question? Yay, yeah. Oh, we're looking at misbehaving. Sorry, got to ask you, yeah. What's your health look like? Will misbehaving's health improve? Oh, I think you got this last time. You got the 5 of Cups, misbehaving. So this is about you looking. It's you looking at your glass as half full. So I think you have to kind of come out of this energy and start looking at what you have instead of what. Looking at your health as being bad health. I think you have to look at what you can do and look at the positive side of it. And I have a feeling this came up last time for you, if I'm not mistaken, or something like this, misbehaving. So it's about how you look at your health situation, because I think you look at it as ill health and then that's what it is, or that's what it becomes, Do you see me meeting my life partner soon? Is he around? Do I know him? Okay. Let's have a look at this. Okay, this is for Nor. Okay, now. Nor meet a life partner soon. Let's say, will you meet your life partner soon? I think that's a good question. Yes, very soon. You've got the 8 of Wands. It's going to come in really fast before you know it. I don't know if you know him. I mean, this tells me that someone's coming in. It doesn't matter if you know him or not, does it really? It's coming in fast for you. Brilliant. Will my sister get what they deserve? Is it more than one sister, Jane? Sure, Yasmin. Ask a question. I'm going to do Jane's first. Okay. You're welcome, Nor. Okay, Jane. Will Jane's sister get what they deserve? I don't know. Oh, well, if it's positive, yes. This is about an optimistic future. This is about expansion. So this is 3, right? The 3 of Wands. Yasmin asked me that. So yes, but in a good way. They get what they deserve in a good way. I don't know if that's what you wanted for them, but that's what they're getting. Yasmin, does Luca regret cutting me off? He is Scorpio and I'm... You know what? When somebody... Okay, so Yasmin, that question, does he regret cutting me off? He cut you off. And are you open to him coming back? Have you been open? Has he tried to come back? This is... No. Jane, what was that in terms of? I've got a yes and a no. What was that? I have to go back. Can I ask a question? Jane. Does my sister get what they deserve? Yeah, you probably didn't want that. So, both are sneaky. Sometimes it's the sneaky ones that get it, you know. Maybe you're supposed to have an optimistic future about it. Maybe you're supposed to have an optimistic view on it, you know, and think of it in an optimistic way. Because, you know, sometimes when you're resentful towards someone, you've heard that old adage, you know, it's like taking poison and waiting for the other person to die, right? Anyway, let's do, what I would say is, I know, yeah. I guess that maybe it's you that needs to see it in an optimistic way, an optimistic future. Maybe things are going to improve in that area for you. Now, I think we should say, Yasmin, we should say, does he want to come back to me? I think that's a better question to ask. Does he want to come back to me? So does Luca want to come back to me? Does Luca want to go back to Yasmin? Does he want to go back to Yasmin? I think that's a better question to ask. Does Luca want to go back to Yasmin? I think he feels trapped in your relationship, and I feel that he doesn't feel free in it. So I'm guessing that there may have been love there, and that he may really like you, but I don't think that he feels free in your relationship. So he feels trapped of some way. So I don't think he wants to come back to you right now. I think that's a no, Yasmin. I don't know what your relationship was like, but I think he probably, you know. Will my finances vastly improve? Let's just say, will they improve? Will my finances improve? Okay. Will my finances improve? That's for Ellie, right? Okay, so we've got the Hanging Man, which is saying there's a pause in action. So before, let me clarify that. I don't think they're going to improve anytime soon. I think there's going to be a little pause before they do. After a pause, will they? Yeah. It's going to be good. It's going to improve, but it's not going to improve soon. You've got the Hanging Man, which asks that you, which asks that you've got to be patient. You've got to be patient. You've got to look at this from a different point of view, but things are really going to look good for you. Because you've got the Ace of Water. This is also about intuition and psychic abilities. So you kind of know what's going on. But definitely it's just going to take a little while for that to come in. Okay, what have we got? Will something connection want to see me? I've not spoken to him since last June. Will Juan, his name is Juan? Is his name Juan? You're welcome, Ellie. Juan Soul Connection want to see me? You've not spoken to him since last June? Good. That's good. Okay, so does Juan Is that the guy's name, Rosa? Juan, is that his name? He's a soul connection. And you haven't spoken to him since last June. Does he live near you? Does he have your contact information? Okay, so what I'm getting for you, Rosa, is that this is, you're looking at the past through rose-colored glasses, rose-tinted glasses, and it may not have been what you remember it. It might not have been as good as you think it was. So you may not hear from this person because you kind of romanticized it perhaps more than what it was actually happening for the other person. So it meant more to you than perhaps the other person. Yes, I love general questions, Cookie Lady. Absolutely, I like that. Okay, let's see. I'm going to... What does the universe want me to know? I think what will be... Oh, that's so funny. I've got one of the cards in there. Let me do this for Cookie Lady. What is it that what would be helpful for her to know? What information would be helpful for her to know? Let's have a look. Okay. What blessing can you give? What helpful information and guidance can you give? Let's see what comes up for her. You have the Four of Swords. Get some sleep, darling. You need sleep, you need rest. You've been burning the candles at both ends and you need to take it easy. It's almost like when this card comes up, nothing can go forward without you really kind of taking care of yourself. So it's really, just a simple thing of getting some sleep. I know that's a good thing for me to do. Mazu, does my ex want to come back? Mazu, does my ex want to come back? Does my ex want to come back? Well, this is the Three of Wands. So this is about being optimistic. Possibly this person could possibly want to come back. It's about expansion. This is about optimism. It's about you seeing it, letting it go, but seeing it as optimism. Yes, I've been very tired. It's amazing the kind of stuff we get to hear. Yeah, it's important. It's important for you, Mazu, to see your future as optimistic. And so there is a possibility that this person is going to come back. I'm just going to clarify it, actually. I want to clarify that because I'm thinking, do you have to be optimistic for yourself? Optimistic about this person coming back into Mazu's life. The X. Well, this is what's going to happen. The starlight is coming in for you. This is a deep healing. So I feel that, your path will be shown to you very shortly. So if your ex is coming back, they will come back very shortly. And if not, you will receive a healing. And you must think of your future as being very positive and optimistic and having thinking forward thinking. And sometimes when you are in this energy, you're attracting the right person to you. So if your ex is the right person, he'll come back, he or she. Or if, you know, that's it, yeah. But if they're not, if they're not meant to be here, it doesn't matter, because something really wonderful is coming in for you, right? But it's really important for you to remain optimistic, and your path will be shown to you very soon, because starlight comes in and puts light. You'll know. You'll be, you know, you'll know under no uncertain terms. You'll know. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Jane. Okay, now, what else is going on? I keep getting a notice for this super chat 25 times. How many times am I supposed to get this? It's crazy. Okay. Okay. I have been on for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Victoria, will Matt and I move in, purchase a house together in the near future? Will Matt and Victoria cohabitate? Will they? I've got the 5 of Pentacles here, which means that you're kind of in deprivation, that you're not feeling, you're not believing that you have enough to buy this house, I think. And when the 5 of Pentacles comes in, it means that you kind of have to go from deprivation to abundance. And the only way you can do that is, oh, you're welcome, darling. I'm receiving your love. I love it. Thank you. Thank you, Nor. So this is about counting your blessings. It's about being in gratitude and looking at what you have as opposed to what you haven't. And then, and that creates, when you're in gratitude, you can't be in deprivation, right? When you're in gratitude. So the more gratitude, the more grateful you are, the more things you'll have to be grateful for. Thank you, Mezu. Okay, so I'm going to clarify that. I think let's clarify that. Oh. So you have to you've got the 2 of Pentacles, which means that you've really got a lot going on, and you've got to balance. You have to be in the moment. So you're in deprivation, but when you're in the moment and you're focusing on what's really going on around you, you can't be in deprivation. And then you've got the Star card coming in, which means that there's a healing going on. So I really feel that your life will, your path will be shown to you. When the healing card, when the starlight comes in, the starlight, starlight is spread in a dark, it's going to give you the path going forward. So I feel that that's going to be good. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Jane. Thank you. Okay, so there you go, Victoria. But I feel that there's a deep healing coming in here, and your path will be shown to you soon. But come out of the deprivation. The deprivation is kind of blocking you from moving forward. It's like, you know, you believe, even if it's not consciously, it's subconsciously, that you will never have enough and you can't afford it. So, you know, focus on what you have as opposed to what you haven't. And then the gratitude will really help you. So good luck with that, Victoria. Okay, any new questions? Any new questions, darling? Good night, Nor. Thank you. Any new questions? I think I've been on here for 2 hours and 20 minutes, so I am going to get off. And I will, guys, don't forget, please like this video, and please watch it in its entirety when it processes. And remember, I will be doing, and I might do a live event for the live purpose. So I'm not sure if I'll do a live event or if I will do an actual video, but I really want to do that this week. But I've got to get my head around this. You're welcome. I've got to get my head around this software, really learn it, and see if I can make it work with my camera as opposed to just the cam that's on the computer. So I'm going to be studying for a day or two, trying to figure that out. So guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate you tuning in. Thank you for the super chat, and I love you all, and I'll see you soon. Yeah, take care. Now, how do I get out of here? That's the question. Oh, here we are. Press finish. Good night.